Hello friends, today I am going to talk about OLQ'S, officer-like qualities, as I have promised. Before going to that, I would like to share one of my experiences. It was happened when I was in second year of my MSc. I was happened to visit a school at Tamil Nadu. By the time I reached there, it was already morning prayer times. Everybody were in hurry, and I cannot know what's happening there. I was baffled and I stand still. And all of a sudden, everything, things, all the things were cleared and everyone became silent. And they started saying, "Officer Sir Varanga," which means Officer Sir is coming. A guy pulled me out from the way and I was amazed. And the only thing I can recollect is, "Officer Sir Varanga, Officer Sir is coming." So by looking at these all atrocities, I imagined an officer with a broad shoulders, with a tall person and a big person wearing a ferocious uniform and holding a cap and badges on his chest. But when I saw him, to my surprise, he was as simple as you and me. He was not wearing any uniform, he was short, he doesn't have a broad shoulders at all, and he was not wearing any kind of uniform as I have imagined, and neither caps nor badges as well. He not only surprised me, and he also triggered my curiosity of why these people are showing this much respect to a simple man like him. But after spending time, I understood that it's not the dress, it's not the position you hold. I mean, it's not the cover or the mask which you wear decides you what you are. It's the qualities that you possess decide you who actually you are. Of course, he was an ex-officer. He was colonel when he was in service. But he never showed his arrogance in the meanwhile of talking with him. He came to my age and he talked to me just like a friend. And he had shared his ideas of these officer-like qualities. That is what I am consolidating and presenting you in this video. And he also shared that the main aims and objectives of the SSB test are to test the officer-like qualities in the candidate. For this, he or she goes through various types of tests. The selection system in the SSB is planned in such a way that it finds out an individual who, after training, can become an effective and well-adjusted leader with potential to function in both in peace and war. By the time I said officer-like qualities, there would be some things which coming to your mind. No problem, just pause the video and think of some officer-like qualities, think of your officer and list out those qualities which you see in that officer. If you have found some of qualities, it's fine. If you did not, no problem. We will learn and win these officer-like qualities. So, in his talk, I could make out 15 officer-like qualities, but I would like to categorize into 4 different factors, which are planning and organizing, social adjustment, social effectiveness, and dynamism. As we go through the video, we will see what all the things which comes under these major 4 factors. By the end of the video, we will cover all the 15 qualities, segregating into these 4 major factors. Let us first take first factor, planning and organizing. Planning and organizing. In this, we will get effective intelligence, organizing ability, reasoning ability, and power of expression. Let us take first one, effective intelligence. It is different from basic intelligence, which is related to abstract thinking and assessed by the use of intelligent tests like verbal or non-verbal tests. Whereas this effective intelligence is utilized in coping with practical challenges of varying complexities. Effective intelligence has 2 aspects. One is practical intelligence and one is resourcefulness. Practical intelligence. This is related to the capacity of every individual to evolve independent solutions of challenging problems and situations. And what is this resourcefulness? Resourcefulness is related to the capacity of every individual to optimum utilization of available resource. I will be telling you an example. I'll give you an instance. So two boys in Mysuru wanted to go for a road trip to Ooty. They have got a two-wheeler whose pickup was good but mileage was not that good. After making needy arrangements, they have started their journey and they have successfully reached the destination and visited all over the Ooty. And while they are coming back, it was almost dark, dusk was falling, so they wanted to go quick. To their surprise, it started raining there. Though it was raining without minding that they started moving, but after a while, police have rerouted them towards a very badly affected road. By the time they entered into the badly affected road, their tire got flattened. They have seen in and around, there were no puncture shops at all. Being a Diwali night, all the puncture shops were closed, but for their fortune, there was a shop which was open and it was about to close actually. So they have rushed towards the shop and pulled down their vehicle beside the shops and they asked for the puncture. So, but the owner broken their parts. The owner had surprised them by giving only two options: either putting a new tire which cost 3,500 rupees, or else waiting until the morning the puncture shop opens. They have looked into their pockets. They are 500 short for the new tire, and they looked at the climate. It was continuously raining. So before I finish the story, just pause the video and think of a solution for this situation. Remember, you can always think out of box as well. Whatever the response it would be, it is good. I really appreciate your efforts of making a response. Here comes what they have done. They have looked around the tire shop and what they could make out is there will be definitely a possibility of getting a second hand tire which costs less than 3,000. So they wanted to ask for that. They have asked the owner about this possibility of getting a second hand tire and the owner had responded positively. He had shown them some second hand tires which are used ones and they have chosen a one best among those and replaced with this flattened one for 800 rupees. With lagging their expected time by 1 and 1.5 hours they reached Mysuru, but with refilling the tank twice and having delicious dinner at the beautiful restaurant at Chamarajanagar. At last they had their peaceful night at their rooms. So in this story I would like to highlight where they have used this practical intelligence and resourcefulness. So being so pragmatic, they have chosen a second hand tire rather than going for a new tire, or rather than staying back there till morning in the rain. They have chosen the second hand tire and just saved their money for the refilling of the tanks. They have thought of this situation earlier. So they are practical in this, and they have used this practical intelligence at this instance, and optimum utilization of available money with them shows their resourcefulness. I think with this instance or with this example you might have understood what is this effective intelligence actually mean, and I have already given one formal definition also. So hoping that you have understood this practical intelligence, I will just move on to the next steps, that is organizing ability, and power of expression. These organizing, reasoning and power of expressions are so it's just like simple things that we experience day-to-day life. This organizing ability, what it says, it is the ability to arrange the resource in a planned and systematic way so as to produce effective and maximum results. Here management of resources means both men and material and also time, remember. So you and me will be using this organizing ability in many places. In fact, these officer-like qualities are not only useful for SSBs but also useful for our day-to-day lives. So inculcating and imbibing into our habits is essential, not only for the officers and soldiers but also for every citizen. Now let us just see reasoning ability. It is an ability to grasp the essentials of the given situation correctly and arrive at conclusions by rational and logical thinking. Reasoning ability includes receptivity, inquiry attitude, and logical reasoning. Receptivity means understanding and observe new conditions. For that, candidate must have interest, attention, and grasping power. Inquiring attitude means curiosity for surroundings, and logical reasoning means the ability to arrive at result through the process of rationality without affecting from emotional factors. If you would have seen or if you would have read Sherlock Holmes series or Sherlock Holmes books, you might be knowing about this reasoning ability well. There might be other things which says about reasoning ability, but Sherlock Holmes uses this a lot. So he detects the things through his reasoning. So reasoning ability will be like that, just using your capabilities of reasoning it out. Now, power of expression is a very simple thing. It is the ability to put across your ideas and thoughts adequately and correctly to others. Power of expression should be lucid, precise and effective. This power of expression plays a key role in the SSB procedure, because SSB procedure is a time bounded exercise. Everything is stipulated in it. So within the stipulated time limit, you have to express your views precisely, and don't forget, it should be effective. Now with this, I can move for the second factor, which is social adjustment, which includes social adaptability, cooperation and sense of responsibility in it. Let us just look into the first aspect, social adaptability. It is the ability of an individual to adapt his surroundings, that means his social environment. It is necessary to adjust with one's colleagues, which includes his superiors, equals and subordinates. Social adaptability includes social intelligence, attitude towards others and facts. This social adaptability is mainly influenced by your morals. And second aspect is cooperation. It is the attitude and ability of an individual to participate completely in a group and give his contribution for achieving desired results. It includes the collective effort and teamwork. To work in a team, your loyalty should be on the aim and objective of the group. Remember, individual aim has no value to cooperate in a teamwork. The third aspect which comes under the social adjustment is sense of responsibility. It means individual willingly discharge his duties and obligation on his own. It includes sense of duty and discipline. Sense of duty is related to faithfully and firmly doing their assigned work, whereas discipline is related to sense of acting strictly in accordance with rules and regulations. Sense of responsibility also means doing your best regardless of the situation or condition. It means one cannot blame others for his responsibilities. In one sentence, if I want to express this sense of responsibility, I can express it as, if you want any change, you be the change. I mean to say, don't expect someone to come and change. You try to change first. Here comes the next factor, social effectiveness. Under this, we will be looking into initiative, self-confidence, timely decision-taking ability, motivational ability and liveliness. So first thing, initiative. It is the ability to originate meaningful action. It means ability to take first step in a untested situation. So with the right decision and continue this action till the desired goal is achieved. There is one famous quote by Ralph Waldo Emerson which actually suits for this aspect. The quote goes like, do not go where the path may lead. Go instead where there is no path and leave a trail. With this, I think I can move for the next aspect, self-confidence, which is a usual thing. I don't need to talk much about this. I think there are plenty of videos which talks about self-confidence. So it means the faith in one's ability and move forward with positive attitude to meet the challenges and utilize the opportunity that comes in his or her way. I think I can just share one simple saying which goes like, remember there is no one to replace you. Don't compare with others, but compare with your yesterday to the today, how you were and how you can be. So that is how you can build up your self-confidence. This is one way to build up your self-confidence. And the next aspect is timely decision taking ability. It is the ability to implement the work at hand expeditiously, appropriately and in a cost effective manner. Feasibility and practicability are also important factors to include in quickly arriving decision taking abilities. And the next thing is motivational ability. It means the ability to influence the group. This influence is the main cause of cooperative and willing effort of a group towards achieving the desired results. Remember, one must have the quality to lead by examples. And the final aspect which falls under this factor is liveliness. It is the ability of an individual to always maintain a cheerful atmosphere around himself. To have a liveliness, a person must be vivacious, spirited and smiling even under pressure conditions. One must accept every situation cheerfully and spread positive vibrations among his group. In Kannada, regarding this, there is a saying, ನೀನು ಎಷ್ಟು ದೊಡ್ಡವರಾದ್ರೇನು ನಿನ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಇರೋ ಚಿಕ್ಕ ಮಗುನ ಸಾಯಿಸಬಾರ್ದು ಅಂತ. ಇಟ್ ಮೀನ್ ಇಟ್ ಡಸಂಟ್ ಮ್ಯಾಟರ್ ಹೌ ಬಿಗ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಹೌ ಗ್ರೇಟ್ ಯು ಆರ್, ಡೋಂಟ್ ಕಿಲ್ ದ ಚೈಲ್ಡ್ ಇನ್ ಯು. That brings the liveliness to your lives. That is what the officer had done with me. He had come to my age and he talked like a friend. That brings the liveliness into the environment. And the final factor is D for dynamism. So the three aspects which comes under this are determination, courage, stamina. This dynamism is not only important for SSB, it is important for our lives as well. Determination is the ability to sustain an effort to achieve goals in spite of difficulties. It includes physical and mental toughness and willpower. It is the capacity to force oneself along when under pressure and urgent situation. And next aspect in this is courage. It is the ability to overcome from one's fear and take purposive risk to complete his tasks. It includes spirit of adventure, an enterprising spirit, and capacity to keep oneself cool and composed in adverse situations. The next thing in it is stamina. It is the ability to withstand protected physical and mental strain. It also includes endurance, which means to maintain one's physical and mental strength over a long period of time. Physical stamina means running some distance and carrying the physical materials while performing the task without getting tired. Mental stamina means the ability to remain cool and calm. It means facing and managing each situation carefully, willingly and intellectually in a given time constraint. The officer always says to me, which will be appropriately suiting for this situation. I would like to quote that. He always says that don't limit the challenges, but to challenge the limits. In one sentence, if your goal is to achieve 10 miles, aim for the 11th mile. You can do it. You are the one person who can know what you can achieve. So believe in that and keep going. Hope this video helped you a lot. If you liked this video, please like and subscribe. You are always welcome to give your valuable suggestions in the comment box. Because I always believe in Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam's quote, which goes like, your last mistake is your best teacher. So I would be happy to receive your suggestions in the comment box. Thank you.